benefit, who forgiveth all thy iniquities. You know what it cost him for the iniquity to be forgiven? He gave out his life for a dead man to live. Think about it. Who healeth all thy diseases. Don't you see the way we are rejoicing in kingdom power? Nobody is on admission. Anyone that is not here feel not to be here, not because he's in the hospital, not because he's in the hospital. Our children are not sick. Our youth are not sick. Our adults are not sick. Where can you find it like this? Those of you that every month you must visit hospital before you came to kingdom power, today you don't even know where your hospital card is anymore. And those of you that are customers to pharmacists, sometimes some of them have called you and say, "Madam, what happened?" And some of you do not have any good answer to tell them. What happened? God of kingdom power. Who redeemed thy life from destruction, appointed unto you by an unknown forces that surround your life. Those that do not want you to live, those that are bitter and in pain just because they see you woke up in the morning. And now he crowned thee with a loving kindness and tender mercy. You saw some of you when you came out yesterday for that garment of holiness. Enemy says no. But that yesterday you saw how solidly mercy stood for your, on your behalf, and mercy silenced them. That was why fire was built around here, because man is being purged by fire. Just like gold enter fire before it becomes gold. That's what just took place. That's why some of them, that those beings were stick on their garment as they were coming to enter the fire. Where are you going? It's fire. It's fire. It will burn you. Don't go. Don't go. Come back. Come back. Come back. Mercy stood solidly yesterday to do what only mercy can do. That was why those that were not qualified, mercy qualified them yesterday, and that garment is on them. The question is it still on you? There was a lot of agitations out there yesterday. They say, okay, that last night they will take it. It might be just because Madam served food, she didn't set table. This plate was supposed to be here, this one's supposed to be here, and the woman was just happy because of the garment of holiness, and she mistaken to keep plate. Are you stupid? They collect the garment. If she didn't set the plates well, why don't you? What would it take you? Does it need quarreling? Does it need foul language? Why didn't you bring in water here for me to wash my hand? My brother, enter where the water is. Is it not your house? Go where the water is, carry the water, wash it, and when you are coming back, you just tell them, people forget to serve the king today. They where the king is supposed to be served. You have passed the message to them. You sit down and eat your food. If they refuse to bring the one after finishing, enter bedroom, take a bed, bath everything at the same time. There are little things that the enemy capitalizes to destroy you. Do you know why? You say you are a head. A head is supposed to give direction. Empty head, it makes noise in the home. Too much why are programmed by the enemy in the home to take what belongs to the home. Why is this food not right at this time? Madam is busy. Why didn't you enter bedroom, kitchen and help her? Should I enter kitchen and help her? If you didn't want to help her, it is her office. is her office. He didn't want to help her. Anytime she brings the food, eat. Am I communicating? Anytime she brings the food, eat. If the food comes at the time you will not eat, oh, I'm okay. Not under, no anger, no nothing. What happened? I'm okay. You know, some of you have time table when you eat. Those of us that are missionaries, anytime, any day. No, they didn't know close. A missionary tummy does not close. You see the arrangement now, small time, back to back, from one continent to another continent. Some are morning, some are afternoon, some are night. So when you get there, you know eat. You will die, will return your cups to your parent people. Any missionary in Kingdom Park, before you start, your closest person will come and says, I agree, he's going. Your wife or your, I agree, he's going. You may not know the meaning of that I agree. You may not know. I agree. I can't send you out without your closest person in life coming to tell me, sir, send him. The moment you say send him, I'm free. He's hearing what I'm saying. He's hearing what I'm saying. And they're also hearing me. There's all them that are connected. That's the truth. What am I saying? There are things that we must never allow the enemy to use to destroy our lives. The time you eat food, does it necessarily matter? Would I call it, is it medical people, a bit dietitians? Which people would I call? They tell you that if you eat from this hour to this hour, this one will happen. This hour to this hour, this one will happen. If you eat this particular food, this one will happen. When I came on this earth, all those things they were saying, people in the village proved them wrong, and they live healthier, longer life than they. The problem is people are no longer eating balanced diet. They tell me, if you eat this hour, if you eat cold food, who want food for the farmers in the village? Who want me for them? Farmers in the village. Who want me for them? When they come back from the long distance where they went for travel for farming, and they enter kitchen, sometime before they eat it is 12 a.m. or 11:59. Am I disagreeing with them? Yes, no. Depending on the angle you are standing. Yes, no. Depending on the angle you are standing. On my own personal life, I disagree. I'm a missionary. The train of the mission work can carry me and land me anywhere, anytime. If I'm hungry, will I not eat? If I didn't eat and I come the stage the following morning, don't you know I will fall? And they will tell you it's the demon of that land that put me down. Many years ago, when I was at Orilo, when the church on Thursday evening, and the lady in the youth church was singing and singing, all of a sudden the lady, do I like this unfair. I know this is a church. I know the kind of prayer we contribute in that church. People gather, they say, I say it's not demon. Wait. Sister, did you eat? We went and bought 7-Up. After she finished drinking 7-Up, the sister woke up, stood up by herself, sat down. It wasn't demon. It was not demon. We give demons, and demons like something like that. What they didn't do, you said they're the one that do it. They will come up and tell you, yesterday I put somebody down. In Kingdom Park, they want to put somebody down. Who are they? Who are they? Am I against medical studies? Yes. No. For my life, I am more healthier than those people that did that studies. I'm more healthier than them. I am more healthier hell there? Don't you see the other day I entered the throne? Don't you saw what you heard what they did? They removed some organ and add some organ. That's why I can stand from 6 a.m. and close by 6 p.m. and I don't feel it. Huh? That's why you see me shouting and shouting, and when I come back tomorrow morning, the voice is as fresh as if. Don't you see how this guy is struggling with his voice? Look at this guy. Don't you see how my sister is struggling with her voice? Then as she came here, she was messing up everything. I was just one 2 days ago. But don't see my voice. What am I saying? When we look at what God is doing, the word of God says He renew our lives like eagles. Some places you go to church, the minister is not around. Why? He's in admission, not in kingdom power. Any ambassador that go for admission in kingdom power will start working in the hospital. Will relieve him of his work, get him employment in the hospital, because that is where he belongs. He belongs to the hospital. That's why when you look at this Psalm 103, some of these things we said, that's why there is a call given unto every one of us this morning to praise this great God. He is the only one that can do all this. If your eyes open, you will be able to understand this the scriptures we are reading. Verse 4 says, He redeemed our lives from destruction. Yesterday alone, you saw 3 kingdoms that gathered, that they will destroy me. They will come and kidnap me. Some of these things, some of you are thinking, when you hear it, it's as if these are the reasons ministers do not last. When they kidnap you spiritually, they will go and tie you somewhere. They be killing you small. A minister cannot walk up and they cannot walk again. A minister is having heart disease. He's having kidney failure. A minister cannot perform again. What is happening? Call doctor this, call hospital this. A minister now visiting hospital and hospital. He does not need hospital. He needs to be rescued from the kidnappers then. 3 kingdoms. You saw this God this morning. Sometimes I love these enemies. They thought it's man's business. The wire in my office, as I enter, bomb will kill me. Death is a messenger. We are the one that sends a message. How can he turn and kill me? To be a taboo. It's a messenger. And you saw what God did. Why didn't he? Today was the first day he didn't come on time since we started. Today is the first day I enter here before you started the chorus. Am I correct? Yes, it was all arranged and designed to put them to shame. I entered the office. I sat there for a while. Bomb did not explode. I enter, I cross where they put their wire. I was here. I've already stood here before the Lord came and detonated those things. And that's why, as they saw, confusion entered them. Who redeemed their life from destruction. Are they not hearing what I'm preaching? They hear what that message. Why is it that this one is difficult for them? That we have gotten in history 2 people that didn't test date. I am number 3. Enoch, Elijah. I am number 3. When my work is done, this ladder that is here, I will climb it. They should stop that nonsense. They are wasting their time and their talent. They should stop that. They should hear this and go and sit down somewhere. We'll be on your own. What are they doing now? They should stop wasting their talent and use it for something that will profit them. As long as killing me and any citizen of this kingdom that put his legs together, it is a task that can never be carried out on earth. It doesn't matter the weapon they manufacture. You heard their crying this morning, India, Japan, and Lebanon, that this is the first time they're using this technology. Who gave man idea of technology? Science himself was out. How can you use? He is science, and they just drop just a little insignificant, and you want to use it against him. It's not possible now. It's not possible now. You heard them crying the other day. Say, who they carry you when you enter bike? We know they see a bookie, but the moment you pay money, we see a bookie. When I enter, my servants will carry me. Push your bookie somewhere. What are we talking about? Who redeemed thy life from destructions? If your eyes open on what is taking place in kingdom power, you will appreciate this God. Do you know how many things enemy buried at that gate? Those that took contracts by themselves and they started sweeping our front. Why were they sweeping it? They want to sweep us out of this place. Did we go out? They got tired. The employment they gave themselves, they stopped it by themselves. Oh, I like sweeping this place. If I'm sweeping it, the blessing is coming to me. Why did you stop your blessing if it's actually blessing indeed? You know, sometimes when they're doing those things, we don't need to bother ourselves. You want to carry us out. If ordinary sand you park by sweeping can carry us out, let's see. Adebu and Ebu. Jehovah we are serving is on your Kodoro. What are we talking about? God is an animal you are shooting a gun, and the animal left you and your bullet, and is eating grasses. And is eating the food. Do you know how many things they buried? On Friday of our vigil, they said no vigil. Do you know the reason? And physically it manifested here. Do you know the reason? They dug hole in front of the church. That while we will be coming for vigils, people will, they said me first. When I was an unbeliever, a young boy, God knows what I'm going to do. Longer throat carry me, climb top mango, and I see the thing, and I was moving, and I was moving, and I was moving. Something is telling me, young man, you will fall. Mango is telling me, pick me, pick me, pick me, and I was moving to pick. As I stretch and like this, what I heard is, pam. I didn't do pam. I grabbed the one up, say pam. No, we landed this very fast. And instead of struggling ourselves to come down normal, we landed very fast. And as we landed, I hit my roots of the mango. Waka come out. Just my siblings came, hey, mango, mango, when they came, they're so big mango. I didn't die then. Now. After that experience, my age mate had the same experience. Shorter mango, died on the spot. Died on the spot. Is he now? Now that I swallow God and God swallow me. I swallow God, God will swallow me. You want to kill me? Let's see. Who redeemed my life from destruction? They buried inside, buried in front of my office, buried behind, so that if I enter, the one in the front will be walking, the one at the team will shook me together. There was a day they buried the one they buried. They sent their son, first son, to come around and be watching what is going to happen. And it was on Tuesday like this. But to their greatest surprise, it was our voice that woke them up. Who redeemed my life from destruction? Moses went to Egypt. Who was able to kill him? Elijah confronted the most wicked woman in his own time, Jezebel. Was not able to kill him. It's now they will kill us. We will wait for them. The weapon that they will use to kill us. Brothers and sisters, we're going to be radical this morning in praising this God. They want by all means to return you back where you came from. That's why today they want to kidnap me again, Abby. I will kidnap them today. I will kidnap them. Want to appreciate this God. Want to love this God. Want to honor this God. Want to tell this God, Jehovah, thank you, sir. How many of you have testimonies to share with us?